Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, team. Welcome to tonight, November 25th, our team call. And super excited. I mean, we're winding down the year, but really we're winding things up, getting ready to launch into 2026. And, when you have a technology like this that's continuing to change lives and to bring hope to people, there's nothing better. It's the best gift for this time of year. And it really is the most wonderful time of year that we're coming into. And so we're super excited. Now, just real quick, this team call that we do every Tuesday night is for brand partners only, not for brand new people. Unless you got specifically invited, then welcome. And but for anybody new on the call, welcome to our team call tonight. My name is Ken Burke, and my awesome wife Diana and I have been married for a long time, 33 years, five grown children, 10 grandbabies, expecting number 11 here on the 16th, God willing, in December. And we've been on this path for 39 months. Yeah, August 13th of 2022. And what a blessing it's been for us. And not only has it physically blessed our family and friends, it's financially set us free. And what a blessing because we get this new gift, a gift called time. So before I was stressed running my advertising company for years, and it seemed like that thing owned me, and my time was limited. And God blessed me during that time, and I'm thankful for all that time. But I'm telling you, it's way better when you have more financial resources and you have the collective efforts of others who have hopes and dreams and ambitions too, and love people and want to get the patch on them too, and then the company rewards us for that growth. It's quite a blessing. And so we do these team calls as part of really human nature. Human nature is you need community. And the number one reason why people fail in this opportunity is because they do not connect or they become disconnected. So being on a call like this tonight is here to help you feel part of the community, to feel connected. Because guess what? We're all sharing the same patch, basically saying the same thing, hearing the same things coming back at us, good, bad, ugly. And so we all get to help each other get better at sharing this wonderful gift of hope and begin to celebrate the wins, both with the miracles and financially of how this company now pays us nine different ways as of just 3 weeks ago versus four different ways. And what a blessing that we have. And so it's great to see everybody on the call tonight, and I'm excited to be with you. And now, Greg Warmbier, he just called me. He's stuck in traffic way up in Michigan, and so he cannot get on this call tonight. Mena is sleeping because she's in um, South Africa, and it's 7 hours difference. So that means it's 2 a.m. in the morning right now out there. And though I do have Brendan Duplessis, my executive right-hand man, on this call tonight. So it's 2 a.m. there. So Brendan, great job. Appreciate you greatly and all the hard work you team up with me. He and I were working up to the very last moment before this, before this call tonight, getting this thing prepared for you. We care about you. We want to make sure that you're equipped. And so I'm going to go down through my slides real quick here so we can stay on track and make sure we try to get this thing wrapped up a little closer than before 8 o'clock. And because I go right into an 8 o'clock Zoom tonight on Zoom launch with X39, meaning an X39 presentation. So if you have anybody that you are been talking with that you want to get in front of a presentation, I'm giving one tonight at 8 o'clock. And we'll have anywhere from 10 to 40 people on that call taking a look at this opportunity. And hey, if they're ready to sign up, I'll make sure I give you a good presentation to get them signed up. And they'll call you to sign up. I don't sign them up. They all get pointed back to everybody who invites them. So it's pretty awesome. And so how exciting. And yes, how exciting this time of year is. And so, well, I'm going to talk more about that. It's in a minute. So let me go ahead and share my screen, walk through our guideline, and go from there. So let's see here. Good to see you, Chuck. All right, so tonight is our Believers for Life team call. Now, listen, we are part of the This Is It team. And we follow and we use This Is It team tools and we do everything. But This Is It team is almost 700,000 people. So we create a community underneath that umbrella with Steve and Gina Merritt, who lead this amazing team. We create an umbrella for us to connect. Not an umbrella. We connect it. We create a community underneath that umbrella for, all of us to connect. And so we just need to give it a name. I call it Believers for Life. But that's just between us, friends here. And but we are part of this team. They say, what team are you part of? You tell them we're part of this team. And give honor and thanks to Stephen G. and Mayor for creating the system we get to follow. And that's helped many of us change a lot of lives and get set free financially and be blessed financially. And so thank God for them. And hey, it's November 25th. I mean, Thanksgiving is just 2 days away, and it's spectacular when you think about that. I'll go back to that in a minute. But this is for all brand partners. And so sorry, guys, it's been a lot here. So we've got testimonials that we're going to talk about. So if you got a testimonial of health that you experienced this week, saw in your team this week that you're excited about, we want to hear about it. So make sure you unmute yourself, share with the team. This is being recorded, so we get to pull those snippets out, put them on our school platform, so you can copy and paste that to other people throughout the week if you hear somebody who has a similar need or he's just excited to share with people. Alrighty, and then we're going to be celebrating rank advancements. And so it's pretty powerful. And let's see here. We've got what's next here. I want to make sure my computer's working. Sorry, guys. Okay, hold on. Do one more time. Okay. Yes, we're excited about giving you some coaching on Dash to Director. Right? We have basically 5 more weeks left in this year, and Director is like the kingpin um, level that we want to try to get everybody at. And if you're already there, then obviously we want to take you further and help you get your team to director. All righty. And that's going to become more and more pronounced in the days and the weeks and the months go by. You're going to hear that from a lot of not only our team, the ZIT team, and from other amazing teams inside the ZIT system. And so this is important, and you'll see why. And then we have, listen, here and coming up in January, we have All In. And that's in Vegas, and there's only 500 seats for that. The rest is virtual, but you want to be in the room if you can get there. And then we have Unstoppable in August, and that's an all-in-person event. We had 4,000 people the last one. There'll probably be double that the next one in Orlando. It's going to be amazing. And hey, guys, we're going to Hawaii with a lot of people, and hopefully you, right? And then you're going to take a lot of people with you. So we'll talk about that. Tomorrow we are going to do the women's Zoom tomorrow. We want to make sure that you ladies who are cooking and getting prepped, and which we appreciate, of course, the men too, but the women, there's a women's call, no men allowed, are excited about this amazing gift of hope. So as you roll into Thanksgiving and people around the table say, hey, so tell what's new? Oh, sure. What do you know about stem cells? That is going to be my key play, as we roll through, the holidays is, yeah, Ken, hey, long time no see, what's going on? Yeah, sure. What do you know about stem cells? And on we go, right? And I'm gonna have my patches on me. I'm gonna be patching people at parties and just getting after bringing hope to people because I have the biggest gift. We have the biggest gift on the planet. We have it. We don't want to hide it. We want to be the light with it. So thank God that Mena and Diana are doing the women's Zoom tomorrow. And so you ladies, 12 o'clock, you got availability to do that. Now, we are not going to be doing our leadership Zoom tomorrow night because that's going to be our last one. And we'll pick everything back up on Monday and with our basics training, and super excited about that. And then tonight, once again, I'll be doing an X39 presentation at 8 o'clock. Alrighty. So, and by the way, everybody, happy Thanksgiving. And okay, so here's what we're going to do before I go my next thing. I'm going to stop the screen sharing real quick. And before we celebrate rank advancements, if you have a burden on your heart of a testimony that you want to share, now this could be both a wealth testimony and a health testimony. I know one of our team members, since the compensation change, his income has gone up significantly. And now it's basically matched his full-time job, and he's super excited. That's a testimony. And so is the patch and what it does for people. So if someone has a testimony, please feel free to unmute yourself, jump in, because we'd love to hear it.
I have one, Ken,
Go ahead, Alan.
rather short one. My military career was uh, the Navy years ago, and then I was drafted twice during Vietnam. However, I did not make it any time. Every time I would do a physical, my vision was 2,500. What you saw in 500 feet, I had to have it up to 20 feet to even see it. So now, since I've been on the patch, I went to the eye doctor just this past year, coming up again soon, and he says your eyes are almost even as a 2020. I forget my glasses a lot. I used to never be able to get out of the uh, bathroom without putting my contacts in, and I started out with the old hard contacts. They were miserable, but I that was 1962. I fought them all away. Now just got the soft ones in, and they're really nice. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's awesome, Alan. What a blessing. I think it's just spectacular. Doesn't matter how young or old we are, those stem cells, when they kick back on, it's like, sorry, younger, super young state stem cells again. I mean, I love this. Thank you. Appreciate you, Alan.
Ken, this is Chuck. Diane and I experienced about a 70% increase in our paycheck with the new commission compensation plan. And it's just so much fun. We built it the way that this team taught us to build it. And it's just been very rewarding. We're super excited. It just can't wait to help other people experience what we're experiencing.
Praise God. Great job. I know you got to leave at 7:30, but it's so great to always have you on. You're such an amazing leader. You always provide great nuggets for the team. So love being teamed up with you. And I just also, of course, love your heart for the Lord. And that's just absolutely spectacular. And Diane is so precious also. So it's amazing to see how much she has progressed in this opportunity. What a blessing, how this has really brought her forward and to share the preciousness of that she is with others too. It's been in her leadership. It's been great.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yeah, great job. Awesome. Alrighty, anybody else?
Hi, Ken. It's Rose Barfield.
Rose. Hey, Rose.
Hi. I have a great testimony. Everybody knows I'll be 80 in a couple years. And with the patches in the last 2.5 years, I feel like I'm in my 50s, maybe even my 40s.
Awesome.
And am I on? Am I
We only
on?
see we don't see you.
Okay, now
Oh,
you
there you
see me.
are. There you are.
Okay, I'm in the basement, so. But anyway, what I wanted to tell you is that since the patch, I've just like totally different person. And my stamina, my endurance, and my strength is unbelievable. My son needed help the last couple of days of finishing a house that he is flipping. I washed 11 windows inside and out. I vacuumed 3 bedrooms, a living room, and a large bathroom and kitchen. Well, cleaned 2 bathrooms, washed the kitchen. I mean, I did almost everything myself. And I thought for sure today I would be killing it. I thought for sure I would be in pain, and nothing. I'm fine. I don't have any bones. I don't have any muscles that hurt. And the patch is just done great as far as recovery from what I did with my son. I just wanted to tell you guys. And if I wasn't on the patch, there was no way that I would have been. I mean, I was on a walker 2 years ago. So I just want to express that.
Praise God.
You're welcome.
Wow. That is so awesome, Rose. So grateful for that testimony. That is just amazing. Quality of life, being set free in your own body to get your life back. Come on. Thank you, David Schmidt. Thank you, Lord. And thank you, Rose, for sharing. What a blessing. Okay, guys, anybody else before we go to the next? I'm still amazed at how long my wife's hair looked. Like I said the other day, she came out. I came back. I left early in the morning, came back. She now was dressed. She was all in this really pretty black outfit, and her blonde hair against her outfit was like, this is crazy. Literally, how much thicker and longer your hair is compared to what it was, 3 years ago. But it seems like this year it's even gotten thicker, right? 3 years in. Amazing. And I had said like a few months ago, we recognized we haven't had any cavities in 3 years. So yeah, praise God. All right, guys. Well, hey, the next one we want to celebrate rank advancements because we weren't able to do it the last 2 weeks, and we've had a lot of people since November 4th, when the official really start date, if you will, of rank advancements could be officiated. And so we want to celebrate. We have a lot happening down Greg Jimenez leg through Josh, and then through Chuck. Chuck has just been on fire. I mean, just it's exciting to see how many people on his team are rank advancing. And so let's go ahead, and I'm going to share my screen with you all so we can celebrate some folks. All righty. So hold on here. So starting with 1-star managers, right? We have Renee Rutten, or maybe Renee, but Renee Rutten, and then also Susan Esker. Congratulations. And then we have more Audie Tran and Pastor Stony Shaw.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Ken,
Yeah.
that Andy's a great story. Dr. Rick uh, Barrett, who you know really well,
Yeah.
he went on a missions trip and he invited Amy, Dr. Amy Wicks, to go with him on this missions trip.
Mhm.
And he's been going on this mission trip for 20 plus years. And so he knows a lot of these people. But Amy was a roommate with Andy Tran. And so Amy's belief is so high, it just rubbed off. And so she goes, I'm in. And so she signed up with Dr. Rick Barrett. And then she came in at Advanced Plus. She signed up one coworker at Advanced Plus, and that made her 1,000 points, which bumped Dr. Rick up to 3-star manager on Monday of last week. So that's really cool. Just two people, one new person and one sign up, bam, 1,000 points, 1-star
Yeah.
manager, and enough to get him up to 3-star manager.
Well, thank you for sharing that, because that brings us into another point. This new 9 ways to get paid and 12 ranks versus seven from before, with including elite, it gives us shorter rungs on the ladder to begin to help get up that ladder versus longer strides, and these are the kind of things. Plus, 2 weeks ago, when there were 10,000 people for the first time in this company who got a paycheck. 10,000. That is amazing, thanks to this new formula. So we're excited because this is going to begin to generate momentum like the flywheel effect. If you ever look that up, it just begins to build. So thank you, Chuck, for opening that up. That was awesome. All right, let's see here. Let me go back. Okay, next. 2-star managers. All righty. So which would be Nana Mystery, Nana, forgive me if I pronounced her name wrong, Nina. And Pete and Agnes Hamby, the Hamby. So congratulations to you. And then here, look at this, 2 and 3-star. People who
I'm a
jumped
two
up.
star.
You're a 2-star. Hold on. Who
I'm
said
stuck
that?
there.
Who, Kim?
I could jump to one director, but I've been stuck in quicksand. So
Well, you got
I'm still a 2 star.
change your language, change your future.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Don't say I'm
Uh,
stuck. I'm just this. No,
well,
you got
other
to.
than putting them on fire with a match, I don't know what else to. Well, I know. I'm saying it in humor.
Yeah. So you and Kim, you're awesome. And we're super excited because you've sponsored, I don't know, like a couple dozen people in a
20,
short window of
25,
time, 25
25.
people. And you were sponsoring people before you even got patches in the mailbox, because your
Right.
husband has such an amazing testimony and you care about people. You're a great leader. And here you go. We all kind of sometimes we kind of box ourselves in with our words, and we want to bust out of that box and basically speak that which you really are. And,
Oh, I'm a
and
100% believer in that.
yep,
I
you
was
got
just
to
saying
stay
it
with
in
this.
jest.
Just got to
And
stay with
just,
us.
and I just thought of something just to share because I see the screen here for a 3rd star. Maurice, who sponsored me,
Yes,
um, is now 3-star manager, but his mother died this morning
she
or
did. We were
at
praying for
noon.
her. Oh
So
man.
I've been spending time in and out of the
Yeah.
hospital with them for a few days. So just if you could keep him in your thoughts.
I met his mother, on Zoom when they first came in. They're all excited about what the pastor's doing for all of them. And it was just heartbreaking when I got the call yesterday that she had fallen and hit her head, and they didn't know if
Yeah.
she was going to make it. My wife immediately went to prayer.
She was
And
a robust, incredible woman. So when you met her, she was like half the size of what she was, but she's one of these women that always gave, always hospitable, just the most amazing woman, and has quite a legacy she's left. But she was very loved and loved
yes,
by me and my family as well. So, but it finally, I just kept telling them all week because it happened last week that Glory was calling her, it was her time, and when it happened, they were able to handle it much better. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that. So now I know because I reached out again to Maurice today and let him know he's in our prayers and praying for the family. So thank you for sharing that. And and so, but once again, guys, this is for all of us in life, how we speak. Like I was talking to Greg Warmbier, he was stuck in traffic in Michigan and trying to get some information to me to get so we could celebrate tonight just about like 45 minutes ago. And so we were literally just praying and that all this was going to come together and for these rank advancement celebrations. And he said, we're already a 3-star presidential. We're just waiting for the points to catch up. I said, being the good Christian I am, I'm going to steal that one from you. That was awesome. So listen, guys, the way the Lord sees you is victorious. Like all he knows is victory. And he leads us in triumphant procession in him. So, and we're following him. That's all he knows is victory. You can bank on it that he loves to prosper and bless you. You can take on the identity of what you really love to be able to see. If you have a great heart for him and a heart for people, then you're good with your desires because you're not selfish and God wants to bless you so you can bless the world around you. And so speak it. Speak yourself as a 1-star director, as what is it that you begin to see your next rung? Just speak it. Say, I'm already there. My points are catching up. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for divine appointments today. Thank you. And just continue to roll out with expectation because God loves it because you and I can't physically see him. And so nothing pleases him more to believe him when we don't, with anticipation that engages action because faith without deeds is dead. And now, great thing about faith is it's all about expectation. And so expect it and speak it and say, yes, I am a 1-star director. My points are catching up. Or, I'm a 1-star executive. Bam, that $5,000 bonus is coming right to me. Or I'm a 1-star presidential. Boom, here comes that $50,000, bonus. So praise God. Alrighty, guys. So let me get back here. And okay, so we have Dr. Dennis Rodden. Congratulations. And hitting 3-star and going to 1, 2, 3-star manager, boom, boom, boom. And then I love Rick and Dr. Rick Barrett. I've gotten to know him very well and his wonderful wife, Mary. Just wonderful, wonderful people. And I'm so excited to see him hit 3-star manager. And then my new and good friend, Pete Capinos. This man is just awesome. He's got like 6 companies plus his hand in other companies, 195 plus employees, and has the most awesome attitude in life. I love being around Pete because I learn something new every time I'm around him, just on how to see life. And then he's excited about this patch, and he is lit to go get it on everybody. And so I'm so excited for him. Named 3-star manager, Pete. Great job. Love you, man. You're awesome. Alrighty, so 727. Let's see what else we got. Here we go. And then, come on, Mary, they actually hit 1-star director. So this is amazing. Boom. 5,000 QDV, that's qualified downline points, basically volume, $500 check. And as a bonus, a breakthrough bonus check. And now he's hit that key position that we're all looking to help duplicate throughout the team. So congratulations, Dr. Rick and Mary. You guys are just awesome.
Hey, Ken, I got to run, but what's
I know,
cool about
man.
that story is that on Monday, that Andy Tran hit 1,000, the way I described it to you.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, Joel Kahn, who's been with Dr. Rick a long time, she busted her rear end to get him to 1-star director. So she's the one who pushed him over Sunday night at like 8 o'clock at night. So it was a team effort. And what was really cool about that also is that when he hit 3-star manager, he had been accumulating all this volume on his right side and left side since the new compensation plan took place. And so when he hit 3-star manager, it triggered a very large binary bonus for him. And so when he hit 1-star director on Sunday, for the first time, you probably got a matching bonus on him because he's within your 6 generations. So
Yep.
that was really cool. So thank you to Joe Kahn for doing that for all of us. I got to run though.
Yeah.
My grandkids just show up. So love you,
Hey,
man.
enjoy the family. Love you.
Thanks.
Awesome. You're
Bye-bye.
great. Thanks for sharing. All righty. Yeah, guys, it's getting exciting, and we want to help it make it exciting for you. And I am going to be working more closely with my team. If you're having a hard time duplicating, well, we're going to begin to help you change that. And tonight, part of the conversation tonight is going to be that, which you're going to see here in a minute. Because listen, life's about really 3 primary components in life. It's what you see, it's what you expect is going to create what you say. So if you hear someone saying, I'm a 3-star presidential and the points are waiting and I'm just waiting for the points to catch up to me, that's powerful. You're sending that out in the universe. Remember, when you and I speak a word, it's eternal. You can't take it back, and it's like a seed that has the ability to reap benefits or consequences with it. So you want to, and God gives us grace. So it's not like we combine ourselves or totally bless ourselves, but they're done more on a farming basis, as the word says, like seeds, right? And so as you scatter better seeds out of your mouth and with your actions, you create better soil, your future is just going to get better and brighter with the Lord in it. And your words are everything, and what you're thinking and matters. And the story you tell yourself. I've heard that we have up to 60,000 thoughts in a day, and you want to take captive the ones that you become very conscious of, and make sure they line up with how God feels about you. He feels that you are a complete winner because He made no junk. And even though we're fallen creatures and have feelings that are not good and thoughts that aren't healthy, in God's eyes, you are still worth as you're still a winner. And so if you take $100 bill, a crisp one in one hand, and then if I had $100 bill and I crumpled it up and put it in the mud and got it all soggy and I picked it back up here and I show you the crisp one here, which one is worth more? They're both worth, they're both equally worth what they're worth. And in God's eyes, you're priceless. You are worth dying for. And so don't buy the mud that you may have put in your life. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's not, you don't have to settle for you don't thinking that you're worth it. No, you are worth the priceless price that God Himself died for you. So you can expect nothing but the best for you. Trust the Lord to lead you in it, and He'll begin to open and close doors that He knows is best for you. But you got to get your expector out there. You got to be expecting, like Greg and Mena, hey, we're 3-star presidential. We're just waiting for the points to catch up. Man, I love that. So, alrighty, guys. Well, let me go to what I want to share with you. And what we want to talk about is there's really a sweet spot in this business that we want to get you to. And we have a blueprint, like a key play in a football team. There's this one key play, that you just stick with that play and it's going to take you all the way. You're going to hit the touchdowns. You're going to take yourself through the games. You're going to get to the Super Bowl with just one key play. Now, we're not saying there is one key play for teams like that, but there is a key play that we have, thankfully, in our business, right? And it's all based on this right here. This is the key play in our playbook. This is it. You plus 4 people. And then you helping your team help them get their 4 people and help them learn how to help their people get 4 people, right? And so let me go ahead and share my screen with you, and let me back up for a second, bring it in myself. This key play is designed to really get you to 1-star director, and then you reach back, continue to bring more people to 1-star director, and as you're doing that, that's going to move you to 2-star director, 3-star director, 1-star executive. As you continue to help people using this play, get to director. So I want to break this down for you so we can kind of marinate in it, in like the Navy SEALs would use and Jeff Bezos of Amazon, as he's building it, would use a philosophy called slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So we want to slow down, take a look at the playbook, marinate in it, so we can begin to really envision it and begin to duplicate it. Because not what you know that matters, it's what you duplicate that is everything in this amazing opportunity. All righty, guys, here we go. Okay, so here is our playbook. Spoke on it the other night. I just had my Hawaii tracker in front of me. Here it is. Right here. This is the playbook. And as I said earlier, you get on an advanced kit and you help your 4 friends get an advanced kit. Boom. You're a third of the way to Hawaii. Your patches are now paid for. Now, what's the next thing? Go help 3 people. Do what you just did. And now you are 1-star director, $500 breakthrough bonus, and you're on your way to Hawaii. So super powerful. And so let me share some screens with you as we go forward here. And let me open up some chat also. There you go. That's right, Amy Limited. You're a 1-star director waiting for the points to catch up. I love it. Okay. So this is another version of that we just said. And this is once again, you want to reach back and help 3 people. So what we want to do is we're going to slow down and break down what it looks like to get paid in the scenario where you hit, you get you come in advance and then you help 4 people come in advance. And then you go help 3 people do what you just did and get that done in a 4-week window. I'm going to give you this 4-week window model so you can kind of begin to look at this a little differently. And so let's start right here. And I've got my chat open here also. So if you want to put a question in the chat, let me know and just put it down and I'll try to address it at the same time. So let's look at what this sheet right here. So what is this? Okay. Well, basically, to explain what you're looking at, this is you coming in advance, which you would then have 300 points. And then you enroll 4 friends, family that you love and care about at an advanced level. There's 300 points there. Okay. What's below is just the same picture of this, just in a binary structure. Okay. Same thing. These 2 things are the same thing. We're just going to use this for illustration purposes. Now, check this out. When you, like I said, the goal is what you want to get 4 people you love and care about within the first week you come in, preferably, and you partner with us to get it done. But you come in advance, you help 4 people come in advance or above. Well, guess what? You're now going to jump to a 2-star manager. That also is going to give you 1,500 points, otherwise known as qualified downline volume. That is your points for your purchase and their points for their purchase, all combined. You 300 plus their 1,200 is now 1,500. That qualifies you as a 2-star manager. Remember, 750 points qualifies you as a 1-star manager, but 1,500 points qualifies you as a 2-star manager. All right. So here you are here, and there's the 2 friends left and right that you enrolled. And what happens in this point here? Well, on the right-hand side, you're making some money, right? So you have this PIB, which is called a product introduction bonus. And what's the bonus for signing someone up on an advanced? $75. So now you have $75 4 times, which is $300. But also, since you hit 2-star manager, you get the breakthrough, hold on. I gotta make sure I get this right on our terminology here. But it's sorry guys. I should have printed this out, but it's the oh, come on, help me out here. Someone help me out on what the BLB stands for. I know what it means. We've been crushing this. Is so funny. It's gonna run it. I'm gonna kick myself for BLB. It's a level bonus. Oh, what is it? Is that the right terminology? Hey,
Business
guys.
launch bonus.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Rob. Yes. Yeah, business launch bonus. And what is that? Well, the business launch bonus is you get a bonus when you hit manager and then one-star manager. But if you go two-star, you have $25 and you're going to get that within the week that you got it. And then if you're brand new and you sign up, if you sign up, right? And then in that week, you become, 750 points, and now you're one-star manager. Boom, you're getting $25. But in this model here, we're showing that you enrolled two more people, and in an ideal world, do that in your first week. Then that's the first week of the business launch bonus. Well, you get double that. You get $50 at a two-star manager, and that's going to carry through 8 more weeks thereafter, whether you do anything or not. You're going to get that breakthrough bonus. You just got to remain active at 55 points or higher. Okay. But that breakthrough bonus, that business launch bonus, not breakthrough bonus, business launch bonus is going to carry you through. And we'll show you those numbers as we go forward. So, and then what's next? Well, you have what they call a level earnings bonus. And that's what I wanted to show. That's why I went back here. This is a level earnings bonus, new format by which we get paid. And so if you are a two-star manager, you're going to get paid 7% of the volume of everybody you sponsored as your first level. And then whoever they sponsor, that ends up being your second level, you'll get 2% of that. Alrighty. And then so on and so forth. As a three-star manager, 7 and then 3%. A one-star director, you get 7%, 5%, but then you can go down to the third level and get a piece of that too at 1%. So this is another way for us to begin to earn money on the volume and success that's happening below us. It's pretty awesome. And so here, this person in just this scenario here made $84. Why is that? Because as a two-star manager, okay, they get 7% on their level one. So 7%, here's their level one, 1,200 points. Alrighty, 7% of 1,200 is 84. So they had $84. So in the first week, someone who comes in at an advance, signs up 4 friends as an advance or above, it'd be more money. Boom, you've made $434 on our new comp plan. Your patch is pretty much almost paid for, and you're on your way. All right. So next, let's take a look at, let's go to now what I call week one. All righty. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm not going to show, we're not looking at you last week here. Now we're going to look at your first brand partner. Okay. Say this person here. So now we're just going to show you their screen. We want to keep your mindset on helping 4 people. So now this is one of the people that you sponsored. And now they, with their own list and teaming up with you, their support team, have now enrolled 4 people in a week, all in advance. Wow. Well, what happens there? Well, and this is kind of what we drew this out here to show that would look like on a binary is that, here's your brand partner and they just signed up 4 people. So what we're looking at above is that right here. Okay, because we're just looking at now you're helping 4 people, helping your brand partner get 4 people. Well, let's look at what does that mean to you financially? Well, first of all, you had 1,500 points last week. That carries over because you have a 31-day window by which your points carry forward. Alrighty. Now, the week they get paid in, they zero out on the pay structure, but they remain as a credit so you can continue to stay qualified at your rank. So you now had 1,500 points last week from you know, you and then four other people. And then that carried forward into this week. And then they added another 1,200 points here, right here, which is this right here. They added 1,200 more points, which gave you 2,700 points. What did that do? Well, dang, 2,500 points is three-star manager. Boom, you're now a three-star manager by you helping your first person get four people. Now, your first person, the people you sponsored are your first level, but now you have this second level, which is right here. Your brand partner one's people that they have enrolled. So let's take a look at what this looks like and compensation on the right. Well, you're not going to get a product introduction bonus because you've already sponsored four people. All right. And we're not talking about the person here what they're making. Well, I just want to stick with what you're making all the way through this example. So there's no product introduction bonus, but you got this business launch bonus coming. And what happened here is, remember, we said it's $50 from the first week you hit it, and then each week for 8 weeks. Well, here's week 2, you're getting it, but then you see $25. What is that? Well, you get half of what your person here did with their BLB, with their business launch bonus. They're getting $50. Well, you get rewarded by getting half of that. And so, boom, you get $25, right? And then we have this other thing called your level earnings bonus, right? And that's this thing we talked about earlier right here. Well, you're a three-star manager now. You already got paid on the 7% on the people you sponsored last week, the first four. So you don't get paid on them again. The points are there, but you don't get paid on those again. You get paid once. But now that you have a second level of people, you're going to get paid 3% on that. So when you look here, you've got 3% on level 2 here you're going to make. And what's 3% of 1,200 points? Well, it's $36. So boom, you just made another 36 bucks, right? And then we have binary. BIN stands for binary. Now the binary is going to kick in because you begin to get paid on binary once you're at a three-star manager. Now you're a three-star manager. Now you qualify to get paid on the binary, and you get paid, you get qualified to make up to 5% of your lesser leg, okay, at a three-star manager. So let's look at the point volume on your legs. Is that you right now you have 1,800 points on your left. Well, how is that? Well, you had 600 points last week on your left-hand side because each of these people were 300 points. So 300, 300, or 600. But then this one person now coming to this week, because that's 600 points carried over into this week, they sponsored four people. Well, that's 1,200 points. So now you got 600 plus 1,200 is 1,800 points right here. 1,800 points on your left. And then on your right, no one's done anything from last week, but they still, that you sponsored, but they still carry the 300 points each, carry over into this week, which is 600 points. So now you can, as long as you have at least 300 points on either side, and you do, you're a three-star manager above, you can get binary pay. Well, you're going to get 5% of your lesser leg, 1,800 on one side, your lesser leg is 600 on the other side. And now, boom, you're going to get a $30 chunk. And that's going to take you then to a total of $141 in week 2. Now let's go to week 3. Remember, now you're helping another person get four people. Okay, so you help one person get four people, which is your brand partner number 2, I think, number 1. And then, but the third person you sponsored, boom, you're helping them this week, and they get four people on advanced. And here you go. So this is what we're showing you. We're showing you this person right here. If I can pull this thing up. Sorry, guys. Can't do this on my screen. So we're showing you this right here. This is what we're really looking at right now up top. Is this person here. And that they sponsored four people at an advanced. All righty, which is right up here. Boom. And so guess what? That's your level two. Remember, the person you sponsored is level one, but now here's your level two people. And you got paid last week on your level earning bonus, but yes, you got new volume coming in, and here it is right here. You got 1,200 more points. So you're going to get 3% of 1,200, and that's right here, $36 right here. And then, uh, okay, this is wrong here. Sorry, guys, we made a mistake. But the binary, I'm going to show you, that's last minute putting together. We'll fix that. This should be zero, okay? Because what happened was uh, last week, when you got paid your 600, when they used the 600 right here, well, that left you now 0 points going into this week here. So you got 0 points sitting here. And if there's no activity, then there's no points. But the 1,200 points that were from last week here, okay, excuse me, when they backed off 600 points off of the other side, the 1,800, because they had to match it up, that left how much? 1,200 points. So that 1,200 points now carried into this next week here. This is the next week, and 1,200 plus these 1,200 down below equals 2,400 points. So now you got 2,400 points banked up into this week, but nothing on the right. So you're not going to make any binary money. So that's zero right there. All righty. Now, so then what's going to happen here is in week week one, you sign up for people. Week two, we talk about them. Week three, we talked about last now. This is week four. Boom. You help a third brand partner. We'll say brand partner two. They get 4 people on an advance. That's 1,200 points. Well, guess what? That 1,200 points added to last week's 3,900 points takes you over to the top of 5,000 points, which now qualifies you as a one-star director because you have over 5,000 points from just helping, from you getting 4 people and then you helping 3 people get 4 people. That got you to your 5,100 qualified downline points. That got you to one-star director. Okay, there was no PIB you got paid because you didn't sponsor anybody new, which is nothing there. But you're continuing to get your business launch bonus that's going on for 8 weeks total. Now you're into week 4, and then you're still getting what your people you sponsored, half of that. There's your $75. And then your level earning bonus. Well, now that you're a one-star director, you actually get 5% on your second level, So we went back to this thing here. Hold on. Nope, sorry, guys. One-star director, boom, you went from 3%, now you're getting 5%. All right. So you're a one-star director. Congratulations. And by the way, you could have hit that on a Sunday, like the very end of the week. But as long as what they do is no matter where you hit it in the week, you get the whole week now counts at that level. So you may come into the week on a Monday as a 3-star manager and then hit it right on Sunday. Well, they're going to backfill all the way to that Monday to then and make sure you get paid everything as a one-star director. Pretty awesome, huh? So, and it's the same thing. Here's your brand partner number 2 here. Boom. That's what we're looking at, right? They are, I got this screen in front of me here. That's what we're looking up here. Here's brand partner 2. Here's their 4 people. Well, now let's look at the points. Remember, we had 2,400 points that rolled into next week, but 0 came into this week on the right. But you just got you helped someone get 4 people, which gave you 1,200 points that rolled up to you. And now you have binary money, and at 5%, well, 5% they can match. You pay you 5% on the 12 here. They back the 12 off of this, which means 1,200 is going to roll into next week, and this is going to go to 0. But you're going to get $60. So you made $60 in binary money. And remember, at one point, guys, this thing's going to grow and blow, and this thing can go to potentially, depending on your level, 25,000 a week. Okay, just know that that's out there. Okay, and that happens. Yeah, because I have one of my team players who does it it's Wednesday. It's crazy. So it's possible. Danny McDaniels. All right. So now we have this new thing here called a a business launch bonus, right? And no, that's business launch bonus. Sorry, guys. Breakthrough bonus. It's been a long day. And what does that mean? That means right here, bam, you're going to get half of the $500 this time. And then at another point in the future, you're going to get the other half. So you get $250, $445. And so right now, you're sitting now as a now qualified one-star director. You know, here's you at your first, when you sign up 4 people, you got 1,500 points. And then your people, they got their 1,200 points because their 300 points is rolled into this number here. So you got 1,200 for 3 people that you helped, which gave you a total 12, 12, 12 is 36, and 15 is 51. So you getting you coming as an advanced, helping 4 people get advanced, and then you turned around and helped 3 people just do that. Boom, that qualifies you one-star director. And on this, and these are correct numbers here. You've also made $1,191 in 4 weeks. Alrighty. And believe it or not, you're actually making way more than that because if this kind of activity is happening, you're sponsoring more people than we've shown here. There's other people who are sponsoring more people. There's a lot more money being made here. All right. So we just bare bones this just to give you a sample because the key here is we want to get you to one-star director. Because one of the ways you get paid is you get paid on all the one-star directors and above below you on that check match that can go all the way down to 6 generations deep. Currently, my wife and I make almost $1 million a year on that right now. And we know that we want you to do that too. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to begin to duplicate using this playbook, right? And to be able to get there. And it's 7:54 right now, so take a little longer. But there'll be time for Q&A, not in this meeting per se, but you can get back with your upline, get back with me, and you do more Q&A. But you can also get on our school platform, watch Andy Hoser explain this in another formula. But I want to give you a more simplified view, the most simplified view possible, because if you understand that this right here, and that's what I showed you. I showed you this, right? And you came in initially, got 4 people, and then you turned around and you helped 3 people do this. You're one-star director. How easy is that? You're going to Hawaii, you're making money, and you now can replicate this conversation of, hey, let me help you get your first 4, right? And advance or above. And then after that, let's go ahead and help your people get, and let's go help 3 more people do the same thing. Pretty simple, guys. That is the business model of this whole business. Nothing more. And that will move as your team replicates that. That will move you all the way through the ranks. Alrighty. So in 4 minutes, I'm going to be doing a business. I'm going to do an X39 presentation. And listen, here's my thing. I want to help you dash to director before Christmas, before the 23rd, by the 23rd. That's a Tuesday. It's 4 weeks from now. And so if you want to partner with me on me helping you dash to director, and if you're a director, you're looking to get to the next level, whatever it is, by December 23rd, that's the day before Christmas Eve, okay? Because you're going to be ramped up, and so that's going to carry you right on through Christmas with the holidays. I want you to text me because I'll form a group and we will work tightly together in an accountability format to be able to make sure that you get there by helping your team win with you. Alrighty, guys. Okay, unless someone has one big burning question, pop in. But otherwise, we're going to wrap up because I've got 3 more minutes before I use the same Zoom link to give the X39 presentation. Alrighty, guys. Well, I look forward to hearing back from you and who's ready to one with me because we're going to crush it. My wife and I included. We're amping up our game, because we have a goal to hit one-star presidential by the 14th of December. And we're so close, it's crazy. But it's in God's hands and we trust him and we're already there. We're just waiting for the points to catch up. Praise God. All right, guys. Hey, it's been a blessing to be with you. And I look forward to seeing if you got friends on the next call. And you women, tomorrow, it's going to be awesome. And then we're going to see each other again on Monday. All right, blessings. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Love you guys.